Acres and Move Makers.
Acres and Move Makers.
Yep.
Room shakers. Welcome to Acres and Move Makers, hosted by the Acre Boys. We are here on Doja Vineyards in grounds with the owners. It's gonna be a crazy, crazy episode. Their place is magnificent. It offers a bunch. I'm gonna step aside and let them introduce themselves, and just stay tuned for this episode. It's gonna be crazy.
Hey, I'm Armony Peterson, and go ahead.
I'm Harley Peterson.
And I'm Charles Peterson. And
The Petersons.
So we, this is Doja Vineyard and Grounds. We're not only a vineyard, we are a brewery and a distillery. We hold a brewery, distillery, and winery license. So we will be producing our own tequila and beer. Our own liquor and beer, as well as wine. So this is a part of our Cannabis Inc. family. So we do have Doja Vineyard and Grounds. We have Doja Infused Lounge. The hemp stores are retail stores for our hemp products. And Trichome Genetics is our processing aspect of our hemp products.
So one thing that comes to mind off the back for me is, as a black African American person, I'm from New York per se. As you were stating, you grew up on a farm. I grew up in a big city. Like, what was the whole thinking behind of doing such an event like this? How did this all come to take place to even want to do something like this?
Well, I guess, me being from Baltimore, you know what I mean? So I understand.
That's right. You're not that far from us.
Yeah, I was just blessed to marry into an agriculture family.
Right.
And this kind of spent off from us starting in the hemp industry. Her parents on both sides were involved with agriculture farming for the last, 3-4 generations. So they have a deep and rich history when it comes to agriculture. So when the opportunity of industrial hemp came along, it was presented to us, and we kind of jumped in it from there. And then from there, we kind of grown in the hemp industry, first with the stores, as my wife stated, and then we also have a lounge. And we started doing some experiments with different
Wine infused
drinks and things like that.
And people were loving it.
People were loving it. So from there, we kind of had entertainment going on in the lounge, and we just saw the opportunity that we could bring them both together. Right. So from there, it kind of, we just started, we bought some land probably back in 17. And we were going to build our home out here, and we were going to farm it.
How much land did you buy?
It's a total of 160 acres in total. And so we kind of from there, we said, once we had the lounge, we figured let's scale it up.
Gotcha.
And so we had the land down here and said, okay, why not take some events and festivals like we've seen, like in Rolling Loud, Coachella, just to name a few. The type of numbers they were doing, even in Dreamville here in North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, they doing 40,000 people. Yeah. So
for sure.
So this venue is set to compete with Coachella.
Absolutely.
Yeah, look,
and has the capacity too.
But we are still a farm,
right?
Too,
right. So multi-purpose.
Especially like our people, I was telling them earlier, some people may come down from New York or wherever to an event here and see this and get an idea, but sometimes most of the time entertainment draws us as people, and then it opens our minds. So however we can captivate our audience, we would love to. And that's just, entertainment brings people, and they get out here and they say, my parents have land, maybe I could do something with it. So.
But again, it's just so many opportunities.
Right.
Again, we kind of spent off, and then we end up here, where at this level, where we're trying to compete.
Right.
With the big boys and all that stuff.
For sure. Gotcha.
Definitely gonna compete with the big boys.
Absolutely.
I feel honored and privileged to be on the ground before it happens. So next time that we come and it's 50,000 people here, we can be, Jay, we were standing right here.
When it was just us.
Yeah. We gotta speak these things.
For real.
And this is phase 1 of the property. Phase 2, we're doing a wedding venue, I'm sorry. And we're converting like old chicken barns into like the grain bins are gonna be the bride and grooms where they stay. We're gonna have a bar down there, the owl in the middle. So that's phase 2, and then phase 3 we're gonna have on-site Airbnbs or like camping units. If people want to get out, come out here and relax, you know. So
again, we've taken old buck barns.
yeah,
Okay.
buck
Keeping
barns.
it
I don't know if
agriculture.
y'all know what
Okay.
buck barns
And then we
are.
get a
No,
chance to-
yeah,
So
can you
buck
explain a little bit?
So buck
Buck
barns
barns,
are when
buck barns.
tobacco comes out the field, you put it in the buck barns to dry out
Dry out.
and
Okay.
cure.
Okay.
So in the summer, I remember on the farm at over at my father's farm, you could hear them running. They would run all night because it's a heating unit.
Okay,
And the
okay.
smell of the tobacco would be in the air in
Okay.
the summertime. So that's what buck barns are. Those are those down there.
Oh, right here.
Across the field.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when we get
All
a
right.
chance, we'll walk into. So what we have done is converted those units to living spaces.
Got you.
So
And dressing
Gotcha.
rooms. Those
to
are
dressing
dressing rooms.
rooms,
Dressing rooms and that too.
Right. So our plan is to go to our farm auction, man.
Right.
Buy as many buck barns as we can,
Uh-huh.
place them throughout, and those become our
In the woods,
Airbnbs.
Nice.
And then
nice.
we,
Look
Nice.
at Baltimore.
Listen. The wire is over. The wire is over. It's buck barns now.
Yeah, it's buck barns. No more dope. No more dope. Yeah, we got that alone.
That's all right.
The first event is in May.
Gotcha.
So that's our ribbon cutting
Okay.
opening.
What day in May?
May 6th.
Oh, my birthday, May 4th.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Okay.
right,
yeah.
I gotta get back down
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
May
Yeah.
6th, we're gonna have a small event, maybe about 250 people.
Okay.
And then that'll be our ribbon cutting, and then we're gonna proceed there with different events. We're
Gotcha.
announcing all of our events on that date.
So right now we are up on one of the VIP decks, and as you can see out there, it's overlooking the whole venue. And let's talk about, you said you would set up the main stage somewhere over there.
The main stage will be right in between those two containers, in which we'll have the, what you call that,
Runway.
the runway that comes out toward the middle, which is over there. And then those will be our premium VIP seating up there. And then we have a duplicate container set up, just like we have here with the bathrooms in the back, retail, bars in the front, right across the field there.
Yeah, this is more of a, so you got like premium VIP, then you got to step down over here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have cabanas on the side.
Right.
Lined up on the
lined
side.
up. So that's for our large events, and then we have, we host smaller events also.
Parties, so we can be up here on the
Yeah,
on the
maybe
deck having
one.
birthday
Yeah.
parties.
Right. Got you.
So
Got you.
Yeah, you know, manpower I need out here just to maintain everything.
we've had probably about 10 full-time employees since we started.
Okay.
And 2000, when we started, 2021.
Okay.
21 yet.
Yeah. So we've had about 10 full-time employees, man. And the crazy thing about it, and man, the history behind these guys is that their father was a sharecropper.
Okay.
And these guys that's working out here, man, they actually tend the land.
This
Wow.
way.
Yeah, so they're in their 70s,
Wow.
man. They're late 70s, but they're very active, strong, man. They help with all the building, man. So as part of that, man, we're giving them sweat equity.
Gotcha.
In this whole venue,
Gotcha.
man.
Give them
So,
a piece. Okay. All right.
you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
We give them a piece, man, a percentage, man, everything we do, man. And man, without them dudes, man, and they all brothers, man.
I like that. I
All
like that.
brothers.
I like that.
Literally
Don't
brothers,
stop.
brothers.
Literally brothers. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
they're family
Right.
brothers.
We don't like the work, so.
Yeah.
Come on now, let's look around.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I can tell you, it was all brothers that did it.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
And, you know what I mean? When ain't no Hispanics,
Right.
we ain't racist, but the truth is,
Right.
it was all brothers that did this.
That did this.
That red house we passed,
Right.
they actually grew up in that house.
Wow.
So man,
And
you
the
figure,
judge grew up in that house.
Huh?
Didn't the judge?
yeah, one of the judges out
For
here,
his district.
district
Wow.
judges out here actually grew up. So there's some history there. So we're gonna make it something like a monument, put a little plaque out there to talk about it, the
Okay.
history. But more so than anything, man, is that those guys, man, that like the sharecropping stories that they have, man, how
Right.
they had, they had to miss school. You know what I mean? Back with, because if that field or a cow got away, something had to, and they had to have, man,
Right,
hey,
right.
don't get on that bus.
Yeah.
gotta go out there
Go
and
get that.
tend
Yeah.
that
Yeah. Right.
And man got
Gotcha.
paid little or nothing. You know
Right,
what I mean? At
yeah.
the end of the year, they will all have a story like, oh man, here's the bill, man.
Right.
You owe for this. So
Right.
you work all this whole year on the farm, man, don't get nothing, man.
Right.
That's the time that they grew up in, man.
Right, gotcha.
So I feel like now we're like standing sitting on the historic side.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And all right, they be coming in now, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I love if y'all got a minute, y'all can talk to them, man. They'll tell you a little bit about themselves, man.
Yeah, for sure. Now I got another question for y'all. So a lot of these events that you're planning take place during the spring and the summer, correct?
Right.
So what do you do to utilize the land and keep it still profitable when it's cold?
Great question, man. So what we've done is a group that does luminosity in Raleigh, a lighting show, everything.
Okay.
So we partnered up with them to bring a unique experience out here on the farm. So they'll have that similar setup, and we'll see some visit.
We'll do like a winter wonderland.
Yeah,
Winter
right. I
wonderland.
know what you're talking about. People drive through.
Holiday.
Yeah, we see those all the
Yeah,
time. Okay,
Halloween
all right.
We'll do like some haunted house type thing.
Right.
Pumpkin,
Pumpkin picking, stuff like that. Yeah,
Right. And then we have
right.
special, some of our products to go along with the holidays and
Yeah,
things
like we do
that. So
infused hot cocoa. You know,
yeah,
Okay.
because we're going to be open all year round
We
because
gotta
we
try
are
some of this
a
infused
operating
stuff y'all
function
talk about. Ain't
venue. You know.
try it later on your way home.
Then we want to bring kids out here now, like my
Yeah,
wife.
we want to do a kids fest too, with like
Right.
all the TikTok stars, the kids.
Yeah.
Because you know
Yeah.
you got Lele and
Yeah.
all the
They
little
love
kids
that.
growing up.
Yeah.
But
So-
even with the turtles, man, we love our turtles here, man. So we all around the ponds, man, we got a large population of different diverse turtles. So we've taken area and made that creek area, it's about 10 acres, made that into a turtle conservatory.
Right.
So you find a turtle, so and I'm not sure what the laws are about if you picking them up and replacing them, displacing them somewhere, but we offer that, man, to drop a turtle off
Gotcha.
right here,
Because there are
man.
a
Gotcha.
lot that's in the road. And,
Yeah,
you know,
man,
Right, gotcha.
especially out here, man.
Gotcha.
And so we want to have someone come out and talk to the kids about the different types of turtles out there,
Sure,
man.
sure.
The meaning of Turtle Island with the natives.
Right.
That's
Can we talk
important
about that?
too.
What is the history behind that Turtle Island?
She always put me on the spot, don't she? So the reason
Go
why
ahead, and take
the
it.
process came with that, man, is I researched it right. Turtle Island is what they call the Americas before so-called Christopher Columbus came and found it.
Okay.
So it represents the diversity of America and the culture of the indigenous people. So we kind of, on a small scale, man, wanted us to be a part of that. With my wife having, back deep roots and
Right.
so, and I think we all do. So whatever we want to call it,
Yeah,
man.
for
But
sure,
at the
for
same
sure.
time, we
Have
wanted
native
it to inline that educational component to let people know different things in a good way about the turtles. And you can get out there and explore. We have little paddle boat stuff.
Gotcha.
Have a little area over there. So we want it to be multifaceted of entertainment because
Right.
we're agritourism, man. We want to bring people out here so they can see what happens on the farm, man.
Sure.
Even our little rides that we have, hay rides, we want to transform those into rides. So we hook the track up to you and just drive it around, give you a tour while you sipping on some wine or
Right.
whatever, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So
My dad outfitted
yeah,
trailers into like what were they before?
they were hay trailers.
Hey, trailers, yeah.
Trailers. Okay.
So we're gonna put little benches in there, man, and
And let them ride through.
just let them
Right.
ride through. And like I said, we go over the other side with the parking where we met.
Yep.
We can ride over there, can turn around, pick up the load, and bring them right back.
Gotcha.
Through Turtle Island.
That too.
Okay.
So we
Yeah,
wanted,
that's
so
all.
we presented opportunities to do tracks out there in the field.
Right.
But we were thinking about just doing a little raceway, you know what I mean? Right
Right.
in the front of here, man, 370 yards or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? 3 gear, whoa, then it's done.
Right,
you know,
then it's
put
over.
some
Right,
little
right,
safety
right.
things
Yeah,
down
right.
there.
Somewhere where they can safely do it. And we
Right.
also,
Right.
my other side of the family is into horses, and we have trail rides. I mean, it's a big thing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Right,
it's
right.
like
The-
you see the
what
Black
you call the
Motorcycle
world's
Club.
biggest bonfire.
It's called Black Country.
Yeah.
And,
Black Country, okay.
and the horses, they have like the biggest bonfire on earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a bonfire probably about the size of the middle of that field.
Yeah.
I mean, and they do that in November, but we're all part of the same circle, and the horses around here. That's a big thing. We'll be doing rides through the woods or whatever.
Right.
So
And disc golf, man.
Right.
disc golf course.
We want to do a disc golf
Mm.
course, man. Make it one of the what they call professional ones.
Yeah, we have a guy that's gonna come up and set up the disc golf course.
Gotcha.
So again, we have our activities, man, to get you out here, man, and enjoy it.
Right.
What it is, man.
Right,
Just peaceful breeze, man. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
So it sounds like this compound that you guys got is multifaceted and multi-uses for it. In your opinion, as black owners out here, what would you say to somebody else that was looking? Because it seemed like this is definitely would be an inspiring place that anybody comes out here and see. What would you say to somebody that wanted to get into something like that? Where would they first start at?
I think it start. I don't mean to cut you off, but you know what it start with, man. You just come with the idea and say, whatever it take, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, you know, do your research, man. Understand what you're getting
bit.
into it, and understand there's gonna be some struggle, man. Just like anything.
Yeah, it's gonna be some challenges.
It's a grind, man.
It's gonna be some
You know
challenges.
what I mean? But don't stop.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep going, man. If you run across one door, man, kick it open. And you know, but
Yeah.
I know when we was talking before, you said when you first got out here, you had to clear all of this. A lot of this.
oh yeah, man. We again, it was consulting with folks, getting that. Once we figured out what we wanted to do, and we made it say, okay, this is what we're gonna do.
Right.
You know, we started consulting with entertainment groups, man, and brought them out here and said, man, I had it all. We both had it all drawn out on paper and everything. And we was like, you know, so what do y'all think about this?
Right,
so
right,
they'd
right.
be like, and it was just nothing trees. It's just a field, right?
Right,
And
right,
like,
right.
well,
That's what most people see when they look at.
Yeah, they don't have
land.
vision.
They don't have
gotta
the
be a
vision.
vision.
And they don't
What
see
the
the
finish-
value.
Gotta
So I
be
used to
there.
get on
They don't
him
see
all
the
the
value.
time.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got on him
yeah.
all the time about bringing people out here and saying, this is what I want to do. And I said, Charles, people don't have, you know, the first, you know, headliner saw the
Right.
vision. Headliner is
the marketing
our
and,
marketing
and
and
promotional group I was
partners.
telling you about
Gotcha.
out of Miami.
out of Miami. They
Right.
do
Okay.
live in
They-
Miami.
Yeah, that's what
So
he
they are
was telling us.
partners.
Yeah,
They
right.
get
Okay.
about 15 years in the game,
Okay.
man. They the best
Yeah.
to do it, man.
Right, right,
so
yeah,
we just
yeah.
like, we're not.
Live on Sunday. Can't
Yeah.
time is
Yeah.
Monday.
There you go.
Yeah.
They the best in the game, man. You know what I mean? So we figure like,
So as
We-
soon as they saw it, because they
Yeah.
had vision,
Right.
they
Right.
were saying, okay, this is boom, this is gonna be it, you know.
yeah, and this is what you should do. They told me cut the road through.
Right,
You know,
right.
I was
right,
like, damn,
right.
Mike. I was like, damn, that's a whole lot. You know what I mean? But
Exits.
You know,
It-
what's
it-
funny?
they had to have-
You know, it's funny even from a spiritual standpoint, right? You know, some people, like you say, some people have sight, others have vision.
Right.
You can see like out there and just looking at the the trees and everything. Some people see trees, other people see money. They see paper.
That's
they
right.
see all different kind
That's
of
right.
value.
That's
And
right.
other people can't
That's right.
see because they're not probably trained to see
right,
that kind
right.
of thing.
Yeah.
And
You
then
know what I mean?
like
And
you
it's
said,
not how
man,
they grew up.
Yeah.
and you hit it right on the nose with God, man. So
Yeah.
when God puts something on you, man, you just got to do it.
Yeah.
Because till this day, man, I can't tell you the true way how it all happened.
That's it. Yeah.
I just know we kept showing up every day.
That's,
And we start seeing progress.
That's right. That's
God
right.
put people, places, and things in my path, man.
Together, for
and,
sure.
and you know what I mean? We had our struggles, don't get me wrong, you know what I mean? We had some sacrifices, but
Right.
man, a year and a half later, man, this is what we're looking at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You
So
know, it was always told to us, even from one of our mentors, he told us before, he said, listen, you have your start point, you go to the end. The middle is none of your business. The intention and the end.
that's right.
The middle is going to take place. You said you would not even understand how it's going to take
That's right.
place
Oh,
anyway. So
man.
explaining it to you wouldn't make a difference. You know what I mean?
That's a good way to put it.
Right.
It's the truth. That's
Thousands
fact.
need to be summoned
That's fact.
on your behalf to get where you have to.
1,000 will
Thousand
will come,
be summoned, and you
That's
wouldn't even
facts.
know why it's
and none of
happening.
them will know why.
So,
That's
you,
right.
so once you get into it, man, and then we had those times where we like, man, we should be doing this.
Right, let's
Yeah.
give up.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, we could be doing something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
for
could,
sure.
you know, we could. What about, you know? He's like, but you know,
But that's
Yeah.
how the guys kind of showed up. Like, we were down here thinking we were going to get, workers from, different places, people that usually help us build houses, things like that. But then they just kind of showed up.
I met one at the gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes. right.
And it's like
Telling
they
you,
had the
man.
whole
Right.
crew,
And then, but
they
it
knew what they
didn't
were
get better.
doing.
Then I had a dude, right? Even before them, right?
Yeah.
Because we had to get, I had to get the strength and the courage to start taking these trees down.
Right.
Because they started talking about money, man.
Right.
How much it's gonna cost?
Right.
Right?
Right.
I'm like, huh? You can't sell the trees?
Right.
Nah, man,
This ain't
nobody
marketable
was-
timber.
Yeah. So again, I God placed the dude to come out here, man. He said he was an engineer.
Right.
And he said he walked through the path
Gave
with me,
us
and this
the
is what
courage.
he made me feel. I like, okay, yeah,
Comfortable.
So,
Yeah,
and we're gonna have to drop the line right here,
Got you,
and then we're gonna do straight across here,
Right.
and then all we're gonna have to do is move this dirt over here. And then,
Right.
But he gave me the courage
Right.
to say, okay, let's do it.
Right. Nice.
But you know, to this day, I can't find Mr. Rick.
You can't find him, huh?
Again, he sent that angel, the right person at
That's
the
right.
time.
That's right. That's
And
how it
Mr.
works.
Ricky knew somebody. Well, I know somebody that cleared trees.
Right.
Yeah.
So I
They
brought
knew
them out
somebody,
here.
and
They
Right.
knew
knew
somebody,
somebody,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Then I got to the gas station and met the brothers. And man, that's how the story went.
I can't honestly say like how we got here, man. But in 9 years we've been together, man. We've done a lot.
Like that.
We've done.
Even with the stores, we didn't plan on franchising.
No.
We didn't plan on it. Just cascaded. We had 15 stores in what, 2 years?
In the
In a
first
year.
year. In
It
the
was
first
like
year,
a
we
year.
was expanding,
We
we
were
were
in
growing.
Alabama, Maryland. I mean, it was just like our life was on the road, and
Right.
it just like exploded. I mean,
I,
Best Buy found
I'm
some
looking
water
at $1 million
out here.
a
For
day.
real.
I tell you what.
That's a goal, $1 million a day.
Yeah.
$1 million a day, man.
Yeah. I like that.
Hey, listen, man. This is what ownership of land offers.
And can do for you.
Sure.
$1 million a day, opportunity. And as you can see, they took 100+ acres and developed into all of these different ideas. Started up here. This brother had the vision to actually cultivate these ideas, and this is what you're looking at. This is
And you understand the tagline. Couple we always use. Acre ambitions. Invest in dirt. It's a clean way to make money. What's the third? What's the third we had on there?
Oh, the 40 acres in the school.
It's no more 40 acres in the mule. It's 40 acres in the school.
That's right. Because he can give you 40 acres and give you a mule, right? What's gonna happen to it? If they gave us those 40 acres and a mule, right?
They gonna sell it.
I know. I'm telling you.